Hello everyone. So for starting out, I'm going to use my aloe vera gel. It is from Drug Mart brand. It doesn't really matter, but I like to use it as a primer to start out. It is really good for your skin, and it has like a little bit of grip, so it holds onto your makeup. So I start out with that one and rub it in real good. I let this sit for a little bit usually, and then I go ahead and put the rest of my makeup. So next I use the Becca Skin Love Brighten and Blur Primer. This smells really good. It's supposed to be illuminating. I don't really notice a really big difference with this primer, but like I said, it does smell real good. It feels real nice on the skin. So I let that sit in there as well. Next I just use my favorite night balm, and I get this at Bath and Body Works. And then for the skin, for concealer, I use the NARS color Vanilla. This is the Radiant Creamy Concealer. I love this one over all concealers. It is lightweight. It makes everything look so smooth. It's not heavy. It's not dry. It doesn't crease real bad. So I am just going to go ahead and put that in the places that I want to brighten up or even my skin tone, because I do have redness and a little bit of like blotchiness on my skin. So I am going to go ahead and blend that in with my beauty sponge. That is just a Real Techniques concealer beauty sponge. So I blend that in real good. And since I'm not wearing foundation today, this, like with just concealer, it makes it look real light. Like it's not heavy at all. It doesn't feel heavy, and it's really good for the summer because you're not sweating your makeup off, and it just looks real natural, and it's really pretty. Especially that concealer, the NARS, is by far the best concealer I've used. So like I said, I'm just blending this in and even it out. See how it helps with the redness just a little bit. Still looks like my skin, still natural, but it just kind of helps blurs everything. Next I will go ahead and use the Ilia True Skin Serum Concealer, and this is in the color Arrowroot, and I am just putting that in the areas that I used the NARS one as well, but this is to help brighten instead of really conceal anything. I don't really think this one works really well as hiding anything on your skin. I think it's really good as a brightener though. And like I said, it's not heavy either, and it just feels real nice. It just melts into the skin. So I applied that as well, since no foundation. Again, going for summer, light, fresh, something that does not feel heavy. I don't like heavy foundations on my skin, so a lot of times I will just use concealer. Once that's all set in, I don't know why it seems so rough. It looks like I just go in so rough on my skin. Okay, so now that I'm done with that one, I'm pretty sure I'm going to go ahead and contour. We'll see. Yeah, there we go. Yep, I'm using my Infallible Total Cover L'Oreal Paris, I can't talk, Concealing and Contour Kit. And I take the darkest shade in this palette, and I just use it for a cream contour. I have not used other cream contours, so I can't say if this is the best one or not. I really do like it though. It melts in real good. It's really easy to blend. It's a nice color for my skin tone. I don't know if this is the light color, the light shade of this palette. They have darker ones. I don't really think it actually says on my palette. But yeah, I think it works really good. And I use like the lightest shades in it for my eyebrows some days. So like I said, it's nice. See how it just blends everything really nice. And then I go ahead and use my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. And this is in the color Fair. And it's a good setting powder. I also like to use the Beauty Bakery Flower in Translucent. So either one's fine, or any of them that you guys have is fine. I'm just setting that. Like I said, I want it to be light, but I don't want to have any shine or oil or anything like that. My skin is a combination, so I do like to set it real good. Okay, so that is the e.l.f. Mattifying Blotting Powder. and I like to use that in my T-zone. I usually keep it in my purse or in my wallet for when I'm out and about and I have makeup on, just to touch up. It actually does really work. It's really nice. Okay, now I use my Becca Skin Love setting mist to set that in place. I like it to just kind of melt everything together and then go ahead and soak up any excess product on my beauty sponge. Okay, and that is my Kylie bronzer, and that is in the color Khaki. I usually have a lot of trouble opening that one. That's just an angled brush. Go ahead and set that over the cream contour that I did before. Bring that down. Hide my double chin. Okay, and that is just a Real Techniques concealer brush. I have a bunch of them, so I use one for my nose contour, and I use other ones just for blending like my crease color, transition shades and stuff like that. So pat that in so it's not harsh. Okay, that is my L'Oreal Lumi Bronze It. That is one of my favorites. I believe that's in the lightest shade. Yep, it's in light. It does give like a nice sun-kissed glow. A little bit of shimmer, but not too much. It's great for summer. I am sunburnt here, so it is nice for your chest too. It gives like a tiny little bit of shimmer and a little bit of color, and it's really pretty. Okay, I'm just blending that all in. Now I'm trying to decide what I'm doing. I'm really unorganized. That is my Anastasia Beverly Hill. That is my blush trio, if I can find it. Yep, it is my blush trio. This is in the Peachy Love one. I just mix all the colors together and put it on my face, high on my cheekbones and across my nose for like a sun-kissed look. Now, those are my e.l.f. palettes. I am going with the more neutral color shade one, not the mauve purple one. This is in the one, this one is called Cream and Sugar. It's actually really pretty. It works well. These are my first e.l.f. shadows. I have tried their liquid eyeshadows as well, which are really pretty, but these are the first powder shadows I used, and they're really nice. My son woke up at that part and from his nap, so he was wondering what was going on. There, I took the lightest shade in this palette. It's like a neutral skin tone color. And that is my transition shade. There's my son. He likes to get into stuff, so. My color just went in my crease. It's just my transition shade. You just got to blend it out really well. I've been really working on my blending, trying to make sure it's good. My husband came and got the baby. And now I'm going to take that darkest shade in the palette. It's more like a deep dark espresso color. Like I said, I am trying so hard to work on my blending because as you can see, it's not that great. I'm getting better. And I'm starting to work with more colorful eyeshadows and looks. So, there's me trying to touch it up. I don't have a lot of lid space, so zoomed in so you can see a little better. I wasn't too happy with the look. It just looks kind of muddy. I keep trying to blend it, but it's just not really doing much. Start on the other eye. Pretty much hoping for the best at this point. Okay. So I put some concealer on it, and the whitest shade in my Physicians Formula palette. Let me see if I can find that one. So this is the Physician Formula Butter Eyeshadow Palette. It's Tropical Days. It's an okay palette. It works fine. It smells really good. No complaints. Just darkening it up with that dark shadow from the e.l.f. palette once again. Just on the corner so it doesn't look all washed out. Just deepen it up. Any mistakes made, you can always clean it up with concealer. Just like I did like the sides. So it's like a sharp line. It's not muddy and blended all together into my foundation. So dusting any fallout. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows. This is the e.l.f. Eyebrow Instant Lift Brow Pencil, and that's in taupe. So here I use the lash from Kiss. It's Lash Couture, and they are in Black Swan with the lash glue. It's Igloo. It's from Kiss as well. It's their hypoallergenic one. And I also used my eyeliner, which is LA Girl. It's Glide Gel Liner. And it's in Champagne. I believe for eyeliner, I just used my Estee Lauder one. And it's in Black and Cocoa. Same brown shadow from e.l.f. The dark espresso color. Just lining my lower lashes. Pulls the eye look together and also hides the little wrinkles under your eyes. As you can see, like the glue's drying on my eyelash. Taking that first color I used for a transition shade. I only used those two from the e.l.f. palette. I put that on my to blend out the eyeshadow. I mean, I used all the shades in the e.l.f. palette, but I mean that's the only one for transition in the corners. There's the mascara. For mascara, I just used my L'Oreal Paris one. If I can find anything. Yep. L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Original. And of course, I got mascara on my face. I'll get that off in a little bit. Just highlighting my brow bone. And my inner corner. Artist Couture Summer Haze color I will be using for my face for my highlight. That is a fantastic highlight. Look how pretty that is. It just goes on so pretty. Absolutely love it. I think I got it in a BoxyCharm. It is gorgeous. Put it on my nose. My Cupid's bow. Got to make sure it's glowing enough. Now, I have no idea what that lip liner is. I've had it forever. But for the lips, I'm actually using my Revlon Kiss Cushion Lip Tint. And this is in the shade, let me see if I can see where it says. I have no idea. I don't think it's Naughty Mauve. It feels wet at first, but it dries down and it's really pretty. I don't like heavy filling lipsticks, so it works really well. Again, I'm setting that with the Becca Skin Love Setting Mist. It smells like cucumbers. It smells really well. Cucumber melon. Zoom out so you can see the finished look. My brush from my eyebrows. Try to brush that off a little bit. I actually made it worse. And it's like smearing. So I'm going to try to cover it up. Again. And then I was like, it's good enough. And there you go. That is the final look. My hair looks a little crazy, but I'm not good at doing hair. But that is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. And yeah, I hope you guys like and subscribe. Bye.